I feel like a disrespected 8-3. I don't know, but James, maybe it's me. You're the Packers fan, though, Jay. Who do you trust more? Jordan Love or Tua Tagovailoa?
I don't like when we do this, man. And, you know, my brothers from the green and gold is in conversations like this, man. But I'm going to say Tua. And the main reason why I'm going to say Tua, man, is because I've seen this organization and this team without Tua, and it looked disgusting.
Yes, sir.
It looked disgusting. Kind of like when you, on Thanksgiving, when you go to other people's house, you're like, what's that? I'm cool. And they have really good players. You got Jalen Ramsey, you got Tyreek, you got Waddle, you got Mostert, you got Achane, you got really good players. But without Tua, they had no chance. I've seen the Green Bay Packers without Jordan Love. Not saying Jordan Love is not a special player. Jordan Love is legit a special player. But I've seen them with Malik Willis in the game win ball games, look the part. Since Tua has came back, the Dolphins look like a playoff team.
Yeah.
He has 7 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1,000 yards since he's come back. He's playing at a really, really high level. I trust Tua more in this game. I like Waddle. I like Reek. I like their offense. I trust Tua more in this game, even though I hope they lose because I'm a Green Bay Packer and Jordan Love fan.
That's an interesting answer.
I know.
You,
But he's being honest, so finally.
Yeah, but I think you forgot.
Never forget.
The weather. For this game.
You know,
I'll never forget. That's why I live in Arizona. That's why I live in Arizona.
Tua was talking about changing narratives, like we need to play better. Okay, game time temperature right now, 28 degrees.
Packers win.
What's that mean? Why is that relevant?
Tua under 40 degrees.
Under 40.
0-4 record, 55% completion, 4 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions, a fumble loss, and a passer rating of 68.
Wait, over?
That's at the kids' table.
He hit the kid. So because of that, I like Jordan Love. Look, Jordan Love's had an up and down season. He's dealt with injuries really the entire year until I think like the last 1.5 games. Truly watched him on film.
Looks really good.
In those last 1.5 games, though, since he's been fully healthy, he's looked well. He's moving well. He's doing what he used to. It's not these off-kilter back shoulder throws or back foot throws like he used to. So, Jordan Love, you have the 3rd ranked rushing offense in the league. That's mind-boggling to me what Josh Jacobs and Matt LaFleur are doing right now. But if you can lean on that and you can play well at night in cold weather, which they know what they're doing, that's the reason why I trust you, big dog.
I love that answer. I mean, because it's a lot of details in it. I can't disregard weather, which is why I like your answer, because it changes mine. I trust Tua more. I trust Tua more. He's much, much, much more careful with the football. And the football is the most important object. This year, he's much more careful with the football. I believe Jordan Love has 11 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken, 18 touchdowns, 11 picks. Since Tua's been back, 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. Since Tua's been back, 255 yards a game to 240. Since Tua's been back, the Dolphins average 29 points a game to the 11 points a game beforehand. Since Tua's been back, a passer rating of 116 versus 78. The Dolphins are a completely different team, a much more explosive team. They're a team on a mission, won 3 straight games, and also Tua's just very, very, very careful with the football. What Chase just said has me on high alert, though. If you are a fan at home, be watching this game with an incredibly keen eye, knowing that Tua does underperform based upon it being cold, and Tua acknowledged that. Like Chase said, after the game, he said, I want to change the narrative. I trust Tua more. 2-5, where you at?
I don't be changing the narrative. I mean, I watched him playing against the Chiefs. He did not want to be there.
Facts.
I'm going with Jordan Love, right?
Thank you, Shane.
Tua came back, and they got some wins, right? They beat the Raiders. They're pretty good, right? Or they're not good? Are they good or not?
Worst team in football.
They stopped.
Record was the worst team in football.
Coach said they was the worst team in football.
Coach. They stopped on the Patriots. Woo! Hey, Tua's back.
The Patriots.
Beat up on them. I don't know how good they are. And they beat the Rams, who's struggling too. What are they, 3rd in their division? So as much as we want to give praise to all this Tua, I forgot one game. They played the Bills. Good team, a real playoff team, good team. You think they beat them?
Nah.
They lost to them. So all I'm saying is we want to give Tua all this credit.
Yeah.
Y'all beat weak teams. You're supposed to do that.
Teams.
And it's cold. I don't think they're going to beat the Packers.
Very cold.
Packers are a good team, right?
No doubt.
I'm going with Jordan Love, hell of a player. He's 3-0 against the NFC.
That's a good point. Let me ask y'all this. Very quickly. Let me know if we have the playoff picture up. If the Dolphins win, Colvin, let me know. If the Dolphins win, what's that mean for y'all?
No,
because if they win 4 games, Shady, right now the Dolphins are sitting there. They're in the hunt. They're currently the AC, but as Chase will tell you, they're 2 games back to the Denver Broncos. In the event the Dolphins actually win 4 in a row and they pull it off and spring the upset, how do we now need to view, Shady? I'll start with you. How do we need to view this Miami Dolphins team led by Tua Tagovailoa?
I mean, it's hard, man, because we know how good they've been in the past, right? The stats, the playmakers around them, the way Tua can read through the defenses and all that. We seen that, right? But then when we look at this year, he's been injured. They haven't been doing well. Then he comes back and you beat some of the weaker teams. Like, how do you really grade him? So to answer your question, Acho, they got to do a lot before we get to that point. What are they, 3 games back?
2.
2 games? Okay, so you got to win some games. Yeah. Right now, I mean, you're not even 500 yet.
No.
So you got to do some wins for me to start piping you up and praise and give you all this praise. I can't do that.
4 in a row. It'd be 4 in a row. If they beat the Packers later today, it'd be 4 in a row.
But who, though?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? You beat the Raiders. You beat the Rams.
The margin of error for them
Patriots.
is really, really slim. But if they win this game, I absolutely believe they can be back in the playoffs. Because you look at the Chargers schedule, you look at the Broncos schedule, it's tough. It's tough coming up. The Broncos are 1-4 versus, or 1-5 versus teams with winning records. So if they got some winning record teams coming up, I think if they can get to 9, somehow 9 would be the number that's like, do I have a
tiebreaker?
chance?
Probably a 9.
Tiebreaker. But it would change my personal view of them if they can go in to Green Bay and get a win.
But real quick, you asking these guys to be perfect.
Yeah. No, they have to be.
You go on a 6-game winning streak, right, and drop one because it's football.
No question.
But now you are starting way back. You got to be perfect now.
Yeah, but not only that, the other team's got to do their part, too. And if 2 of them do go into Lambeau Field when it's cold and win a game and win 4 games in a row, I have to take them serious because I trust Tua more than I trust Herbert and Bo Nix. I do. With Tyreek Hill and Waddle on that offense, I trust him more than I trust those quarterbacks to win some games because I believe they're going to drop some, too. They're not just going to go on a 6-game winning streak and finish the season now with 12, 13 wins. They're going to lose some games, too. If they can win this game, I got to take the Dolphins serious, and I got to say, man, their playoffs hopes is that much alive, for
That's
sure.
very well said. All right, before we leave, we got to stay in the NFL and talk about Fox Super 6. Do not miss your chance to win free cash prizes.
Got to be Cooper Rush.
The Play Fox Super 6 draw sponsored by DraftKings. Go to the Fox Sports app to make your picks. The question is,
Tell them, Acho.
which quarterback will carve up the opposing defenses with the most passing yards? Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Tua, or Cooper Rush?
Hey, Chase, real quick.
Yeah.
Last time we did this, if you took my picks, you won some money.
Okay.
So if you want to holler at me,
I'm picking the one with the worst defense on the board, and that's the Giants. Cooper Rush.
Told
He's there for 250 and 2 touchdowns. I think he does something like that again. Because I like the Bears' defense.
Smart, dog.
Great Jordan Love in the cold. Not great. I mean, process of elimination, it's Cooper Rush.
How's your shoulder? That was pretty smart.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.